Hey, girl reporters, and welcome back to my channel. It is getting late here. I'm on my way out the house, so sorry I don't have time to edit this video, but I really want to get this story out to you because it is super duper important. The Grand Dame of Potomac, Karen Huger, was involved in a major car crash, and I want to read the story with you. TMZ was the first to break the news, and so far it doesn't appear as though we have an update as to how Karen is doing, but hopefully she is doing well. Let's get into the story, shall we? According to TMZ, Karen was involved in a scary crash this week that led to her car being completely destroyed. It was no longer operable, according to their police sources. A representative for Montgomery County Police told TMZ that Karen was driving her 2017 Maserati Tuesday night in Potomac, Maryland, in what they describe as an aggressive manner, meaning that she was driving too quickly for the local conditions. So when they talk about the local conditions and speed, I'm like, okay, well, was it raining? Because sometimes, when it rains, you get that sleet or like that slickness that can cause your wheels to glide. And I don't know about Potomac, if they've got snow or anything going on, like, could that be it? But either way, it seems like something was on the ground that led to her slipping and losing her way. So the police said that Karen Huger struck a median and a crosswalk sign at an intersection before continuing and colliding with a parking sign off the roadway where the car came to a rest. So it's kind of like, boom, you hit this, boom, and then your car stops. And to me, I'm kind of like, well, how big are these things? Well, a medium, is it typically not like that big, like bar of concrete that you've got there? Like, it's really, really gigantic. So I feel like that might have done the majority of the damage. And then like all that spinning around couldn't have helped at all. So they're saying that the airbags did thankfully deploy in the car. Karen was the only person in the car. And it's so far unclear whether she was injured or if anybody else was around to be injured. So again, there's nobody in the car, but there could have been pedestrians in the street and there could have been other cars on the road as well. They say that the car was damaged so badly that it could not be driven, and a tow truck was called to retrieve it. And the police also say that Karen received multiple citations, meaning that her driving was improper and she was cited for it, but she was not arrested. We don't yet know what those citations were for, though. So maybe it could have been speeding, maybe it could have been, a variety of other things. Listen, if y'all know me, you all know I love Karen Huger. She is, everything to me on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She just is the glue that keeps the show together. And I just want for her to be doing well. This is a really, really unfortunate incident to hear about. I wonder what could have caused her to be driving this way. Maybe she underestimated the conditions of the road, because sometimes, for example, with black ice, right? Sometimes you don't realize the ice is there. And that's why they call it black ice. When you've got black ice on black roads, it's invisible, right? It's an invisible danger. And so I wonder if that was what was going on here. In the article, they didn't mention anything about a potential DUI or anything like that. So it seems like, we can rule out alcohol or anything else taking a play here. Maybe even it could have been a medical thing. Maybe like suddenly she started experiencing chest pain and then it led to one thing or another. We really don't know. But I do believe that this is something that Karen is going to be opening up about when it is safe to do so. Right now, I imagine that it is an active investigation. Remember, she was cited for her improper or alleged improper driving. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. And speaking of how that plays out, I do kind of believe that this is probably something that she is going to talk about on the next season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. It wouldn't be the first time that a car accident was mentioned on that show. If you guys recall, I believe it was around season 3 or 4. Monique Samuels, she got kind of sleepy after going out and having some drinks with Ashley, and she was driving home. And I guess she kind of almost fell asleep behind the wheel and wound up crashing into a car, and it really damaged her car as well. But it not to the extent that Karen's car is being described as damaged. So when photos come out, I definitely will share them with you. But in the meantime, please do keep Karen Huger in your thoughts and your prayers. She is a woman of a particular age, okay, you guys? So this really is nerve-wracking what happened to her. Karen, wishing you all the best. I hope you get well soon. Take care, you guys. See you next time.